Hello and welcome. This is Eats Many Cakes. I'm Chokney and we're going to show you about the housing. I actually haven't done the housing yet and I thought it was time that Eats Many Cakes had a home. I do believe there's a place in the Crown Store that lets you start the crest. Oh, there we go. A friend in need housing brochure. This brochure contains an advertisement for a house and brokerage that may be of interest. So let's give it a go. It's free, which I'm glad. So now that must be in my inventory. There we go. A friend in need housing brochure. That certainly sounds like it's for me. I definitely want it. Otherwise, this board here would also provide the quest for you. This one was in Mournhold in Deshan, but I have seen the house and brochure quest in various other regions, just sitting, waiting patiently on the walls and posts. So you don't necessarily have to go through the Crown Store like I just did for it. Let's put it as our main journal. There we go. So, Eats Many Cakes has learned of potential homes for sale. Let's go find this broker. I'm guessing I was stood out of the wrong bank to start with, which is interesting to know. So go to the banks in your respective home alliance, if that's the case.
If you're here about the property, you'll need to return later. I'm dealing with some unforeseen complications. Until recently, Bulag Idolus was my tenant. When I learned she used my property to run a skooma operation, she broke into my office and absconded with the deed. Without it, the guard does nothing. They don't believe I own the place. It's a total loss. Yes, you can. I can't have the place tarnishing my good name. If you recover the deed and key, I'll sign it over to you. Bulag Idolus had a falling out with her old partner, Zugugrath, I think. Try finding him wherever scum accumulates in town.
Interesting. So this is how you start the house. Someone might tarnish his reputation and is therefore willing to sign over the house and key to a complete stranger. Totally normal in this type of game. I've got to go to the Thieves Guild. That's actually a pretty good place to go for this, from the sounds of it. The load screens on the Xbox One can be quite long. I remember doing the breeder event at Christmas, and sometimes I felt like the loading screens were just as long as the quests.
Psst, you, over here.
No, I'm too busy.
I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. Yeah, so what? I might, for the right price, but my loyalty is expensive.
Ooh, I wonder if the option for the Thieves Guild has come up because... Well, no, I actually haven't completed the final mission in the Thieves Guild line. But that's true. If he's had a falling out, he can't be that loyal. Let's give it a go.
Huh. So you do know how this works. I searched your place the night she left town, but the only thing worth taking was some old papers. You paid well enough, so I'll let you look through them. Check my bag.
So I've just basically purchased the items in a sense. Maybe the Thieves Guild option might have been better, but I can do that on my other characters. Sure, it said I had to go somewhere. Oh, I bought information, rather, I should say. Oh, I've got to go to Shadowfen. Oh, it's taking me to Adele. I did have to buy myself that Kaguti from the store a few weeks ago now, I think it was. Oh, that's the point. I need to change my skills as well. I don't have my primary hit function on at the moment. I just cleanse everything to death. Oh, but I made it without having to attack anything. It's really annoying when you get to the doors and then just as you think you're clear, one of them manages to land an attack on you and then you have to turn around and just attack everything. It's like a little mini game to play with yourself. How far in the dungeon and how many can you pull before you escape safely? This is quite awesome to do as well, because if you don't already have this delve ticked off, you've got the chance to find a sky shard and do the boss in this area as well. That feels better. Don't have to cleanse everything. When you're swapping it to do dungeons and trials and then you just forget to swap back whilst adventuring. And it's making me run through the whole dungeon. So there is a possibility I will speed up the video for this next part whilst I run through. Oh, in fact, it looks like a short dungeon. Let's see how this goes. Oh, do you know what? In fact, I'm just going to run. Oh, that didn't go too well. Oh, but there's a chest. You can't resist the chest. And don't forget all your torch bugs. Get those insect parts ready for your river fishing. something I am working very slowly towards is the Master Fisher achievement. Not just for the name, but I do believe, if I've remembered correctly, you get a ship or a boat to put into your housing. So maybe find a nice area with water. Ooh, not long to go now. Let's just keep running through. Okay, but you can help me fight if that's the case. I don't think anything else is going to attack me. Hopefully she's not anywhere where somebody spawns. I'm going to stand this side of her and talk.
Let's not do anything hasty. The only knife on me is duller than a Breton stable boy. I use it to butter
she
my
looks like
bread.
she's wearing a cap, or
The knife, not
might be just a reflection.
Look, what do you want?
Looks nice either way.
And it seems I wasted gold buying protection from these idiots. What are you, some sort of bounty hunter? Competition looking to end my operation? You're here to repossess that hole in the wall? I only stole the deed so that arsewig Cantheon couldn't send the guard after me. Its only use to me now is for wiping. So how does this work? I hand it over and you forget I was here?
I don't really fancy doing any more fighting. You could look at this two ways. You've already fought through the dungeon, so you might as well finish it off. Or you've done that much fighting, you just want the deed and you just want the house. And that is exactly what Eats Many Cakes will want.
Deal. Take it. Now, I'll go my way and you go yours.
Now it looks like a trip back to not Mournhold. Stonefalls is in order. Oh, look at her sneaking her way out. I wonder if she's actually still sneaking through. Nah, she's gone. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I have done a little bit of reading up on some of the houses, and I do believe it's just a small little place you get for this starter house, and it comes for free, or technically in my case 69 gold, seeing as I paid for some information, but technically free if that's all you want, just a basic place to hang out. Sometimes I wonder if I should have gone for the pet as well. That was just the smaller Hearthfire Kaguti. Oh, I know I should be going to the bank, but my marker hasn't set itself up right. There we go. That was really annoying during the Christmas event, the Breeder New Life Festival, because I would have my journal set, and every time I fast travelled, or used a waysign, it would just reorder it for some reason, and I have no idea why.
Any luck tracking down Bulag Idolus? Good, but you should keep those. I think we'd be perfectly suitable to take over the property. consider it compensation for your efforts? Almost. Before I sign it over, I'd like to ensure you will furnish the place. Not to imply you're going to run skooma from the property, of course.
Maybe if I was a double-crossing person, but I don't think I am, so I have no plans to do that.
Excellent. I'll mark the address on your map. Meet me there when you've acquired some furniture, and I'll make it official.
But I already have furniture.
Meet me at the property once you've acquired some furniture. Some merchants sell furniture. Try there if you need something basic. You might get a better deal on quality furniture from guild traders. If you have the time and skill, I suppose you could craft it yourself.
And I have collected a lot of plants. So this nearest quest marker is showing me a furniture. So this is just one of many furnitures you can purchase furniture from.
Yourself, but without a home, you're just a worthless vagabond.
Apparently I'm just a worthless vagabond. So look, these are some of the items you can actually buy, already and done for you. When they talk about making your own, you go to like a crafter's area or like an enchanting table. In this case, I can show you. And you go down to praxis in this case, and in here you can make different furnitures to go in. There are mundane runes, decorative wax. These are just some of the items along with the regulars that you can pick up along your travels in Tamriel. Otherwise, people will sell them in the guild trading stalls.
Has some furniture then. Wonderful. Shall we complete our transaction free of the concerns of skooma runners? Then let me congratulate you on your new home. Some might think it modest, but I've always preferred to think of it as cozy.
Cozy is just another term for small. And I can own a house and a game, but not in real life.
The
Huzzah!
house is yours, indeed. Do you... Oh, never mind.
So I have the Ebony Flask in room and something called the Anthology of Abdos available for acquisition. That must be the deed. So I can access my home, open the housing section of my collections and navigate to staple homes. You can do so much to your housing now, even though it was released in February. Oh my god, he was not kidding when he said it was cozy. It's a box room. I've once lived in a box room. Yeah, I am definitely getting a bigger house. this might take stuff out of your bank straight away, because I do have quite a lot of stuff. I wasn't kidding when I said I had items. Oh, non-combatant pets. I'm gonna put my little piggy in. Oh, it's classed as frosty critters. How cool is that? Oh, I can put some other stuff in here as well. Oh, got a red guard. Tuffet. Oh, you can actually sit in some chairs. Have I got any chairs? I can put a mount in here. That's crazy. Ooh, let's get some lights in here. I actually fished these two items. You actually do fish quite a few housing items, mainly these small ones. In fact, all of these I fished. Apart from this one, this is from the Jesters Festival event, so you get achievement related ones as well. Well, I'll put a banner up to show that I did the festival. There we go. You got a ridiculous amount of banners from that. Oh, that's that Dark Brotherhood window that I mentioned. Look at that. See the size? No way is that going to fit in my house. My little teeny tiny box room. These are items I fished as well. I have a lot. I'm going to have to do some clearing out once I get a bigger house. But that's it. Very small, quaint, and cozy. I'm going to have fun looking forward to getting up the money and collecting my other houses. I think that's in time for another video though. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. Oh, I was going to have Eats Many Cakes say goodbye, but I'll get her to cheer instead, because this is really cool. I think I'm going to enjoy this aspect. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll be making videos on a more regular basis now. Thanks very much.